let's solve UNIPORT Post UTME mathematics question that came out 2024/2025. So these are questions that really pick from legit UNIPORT Post UTME past question, and how to actually what solve them with you. What you want to do here is what stick to the end of this video, take note of all this question and the topic they came from, right? So that you can go study those topics. Now I'll be producing this kind of video from time to time. So if you know that I don't want to miss out any video I'm uploading or producing on this YouTube channel here, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel so that whenever I upload a video like this, be notified. This will help you in your work preparation. Now this will also give you more guidance on how to prepare and topic to focus on, right? I produce video on what maths, chemistry, and physics on this YouTube channel, right? So let's look at it very well. Say that we want to simplify this here. We have to solve about 5 questions. Simplify this word expression here, right? It's called expansion. So how do you do this one here? So what I want to do here is open the brackets. So this 3 will multiply everything here. So 3 times 2a is what is 6 what a, right? Now remember there's a minus here, so put the minus here. 3 times b is what is 3b. So we are done with this guy here, right? Moving over to the next one here. Here we have plus. 4 times a is what is 4a, right? Remember here is plus. 4 times 2b is what is 8 what b, right? So what I want to do here is that 10a, remember you call it like this here, 10a plus 4a is what? Okay, 6a plus 4a is what? Is 10a, right? Then minus 3b plus 8b is what? So here we have minus 3 plus 8 is what? Is going to be what? Plus 5. This is going to be what? Plus 5. Minus 3, just like 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is what? 5. This is that. So here we have b here. So going to be what? Plus 5 what? B. As easy as this. So what is the answer? The answer is what? The answer is A. The answer is what? Is A, right? You can say it is. If you think kind of question in the exam, you should not waste up to 20 seconds. You should be able to answer it. Now let's move to the next question. The second question, right? Now you can see that it's supposed in mind that this is easy now, right? Now, whenever you are preparing for exam and you study past question, it looks very easy until you enter the exam or you know that this is not easy. So that's why you want to prepare very hard. Now, this topic I'm sharing with you in this video. Go and study them intensely. Do you understand? Go and practice them. Solve more difficult questions. Now let's solve this question. If you know that you can answer the question, leave your answer in the comment section. Evaluate log base 10, 20 plus log base 10, 5. It should evaluate it. So what is the answer? Is the answer A, B, C, D? Leave your answer at the comment section. Now, this is under log. Now, I've done a complete video on logarithm, right? Entire video on logarithm, but the video is not available on this YouTube channel. It's only available to my private students. So if you're writing UNIPORT Post UTME exam and you want to prepare very well, cover every topic you need to cover, and solve most questions, then consider joining my private online class. If you're interested to join private one-on-one class, send me a message. Then I'll tell you the price, make your payment. I'll teach you maths, chemistry, and physics. It's going to be of great help to you. But for that, now let's evaluation here. Now this one is under multiplication law. In multiplication law, remember we have different law. We have called multiplication law, division law, and the rest. Right? Go and study it. Now, in this one here, if you have to like log base A, here we have x times y. Right? If you have something like this, please pay close attention. It's still the same thing as you can separate it here because x times y have the same base here, right? So you can also write as like this log ax plus log by. This is that. Sorry, here we have what a. This is that. So because they have the same base here, so this one can also be simplified to that point here. This is that. So where is this plus coming from? Is due to what? Minus. As many here is divide, like you have some log a y divided by what? X divided by what? Y. As we have something like this, it could have been log what? A x minus log what? Log what? A what? A what? Y. This is that. Vice versa. The same thing you can also have something like this. Log A x plus log ay. It's also the same thing what log ax times y. Hope you understand. The same thing here. If you have something like this, you have something like log ax minus log ay is equal to what? Log ax minus y. Do you see that? Yeah, divide. Yes, here we have what divide. Do you see that? So these are things you need to put, you need to understand here. That is why you need to understand the concept very well. You need to understand the concept very well before you can be able to solve problem. Now, with this understanding here, let's solve this problem. Let's solve this problem. Now, if you look at it very well, now two of them have the same base, right? So just take base log 10, right? Now remember, is plus, right? Now whenever it's plus, what do you introduce? Which sign do you introduce? Multiplication, right? So that would be 20 times 5, right? 20 times what? 5. So 20 times 5 is what? 20 times 5 is what? Is 100. So 25. 5 going to 5 times 0 is what? 0. 5 times 2 is what? Is 10. So it's 100. Right? But you can see that we don't have any of this one here. But we know that we can break this guy down. 100. 100 is also the same thing about 10 is about 2. Right? 100 is also the same thing about 10 is about 2. So as we have this one here, fine, but there's not this one here. So yeah, now because you can break 100 into what 10 is about 2. It's also the same thing about log 10 is about 2. Right? Now this is called index log. This index will come here, right? Come here, what are you going to get? You're going to be 2 log 10 of 10. Now, log of base, log that have the same base with number here is going to be 1. Just understand that in logarithm, log AA is what? Is 1. It's okay. Log A, base A and A is what? Is 1. Log base 10 and 10 is what? Is 1. Log of base to the same number is what? Is 1. So 2 log 10 is what? Here is what? Is 1. So the answer is what? The answer is what? Is 2. So the answer is what? Is B. B is what? Is the answer. Right? So now look at something here. Before I continue here, all these questions I'm solving here, they are all got from this past question. And it's directly from the school. Now there are a lot of fake past questions around. Some of you just see a PDF online and start reading the PDF. Some of the PDF are dated. Some are what? 2008, 2009, 2010. Right? But this will contain over 20 years and contain what the recent past question. So to get the past question here, the link will be at the description below, and there are a lot of benefits for you getting this past question. Another thing here is that if you want to join my private one-on-one class, send me a message, because I want to share all these things in details, not just solving questions like this. I want to teach you step by step. Just so you are done with question 2. Let's move to question 3. Now let's look at what the third question. Right? Let's look at what the third question. The fourth term of an arithmetic progression, we call AP, is 10, and the seventh term is 9. Find the common difference. Now this one is under what? Sequence, and we are in sequence. We are called AP and GP. We are called the n term of AP. I will call sum of what? AP. Same thing here. We also have what? N term of GP and sum of what? GP. These are things you need to cover very well, because sometimes the question under this topic are very confusing. That's why if you join my private one-on-one class, you have to learn all these things. Just and the class is very fast, depending on your speed. Work with your speed. You can cover the class very fast. You have to cover the syllabus very fast. Just so let's solve this in here. So what is the n term of what? Of AP? N term. Here we have n term of what? AP. Now when we talk about n term of AP, it's what? A formula, and the formula is what? Tn equals to what? A plus n minus 1 d. This is the formula for the what? N term of what? Of AP. Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 d. Right? Where m is what? The term, right? The n term of the progression. A is what? Is the first term. D is what? D is what? Is the common difference. N means what? The term. If you look at the question very well, they say that the fourth term, that is T4, because when I say fourth term, now just like Tn, right? This is the n term, right? The term is what? Is n here. They say that the fourth term, that is my n equals to what? 4. Just that. So if you look at the question very well, say that the fourth term of arithmetic correction is 10. That is my fourth term here is equals to what? 10. Right? And the seventh term, that is T7 is equals to what? T7 is equals to what? Is equals to what? 19. Right? What I ask you to find is what is the common difference, which is what? D. Right? So since we know that this is the what? This is the expression, or this is the formula for what n term of what arithmetic progression here. So this is what we want to do here. So here we can see that. Remember, if I'm talking about T for the fourth term, that is my n is 4, and here my n is what? Is 7. Hope you understand. So let's write out. That is T4 is equals to T4 equals to what? I don't know my what? My first 10, so going to be A plus my n is going to be what? 4 minus 1, right? Then D. They say that is equals to what? To 10. Is equals to what? To 10, right? So if you should evaluate it here, it's going to be A plus 4 minus 3 is 4 minus 1 is 3 times D. So going to be what? 3D is equals to what? Is equals to what? 10. So this is going to be what? My equation what? 1. It's going to be what? My equation 1. Because the fourth term is 10, right? Which gave me this one here. So take it as 1. Now look at what the seventh term. T7 is equals to A plus, right? 7 minus 1, right? D is equals to what? Is equals to what? 19. Right? So when you look at it very well, going to be what? A plus 7 minus 1 is 6 times D. You go to the 6D equals to what? 19. This is that. So you're going to be what? My equation what? 2. Right? So I'll bring the two of them out here. We have A plus 3D equals to what? 10. Then you have what? A plus 6D equals to what? 19. Do you see that? So this way I want to solve simultaneous equation. This is I want to solve simultaneous equation here. So what I'll put here, I'll put subtract here, I'll minus it here, right? So you know that A minus A is what you go out, right? So I will subtract this from this. So 6D minus 3D is what? 6D minus 3D is what? Is what? 3D is equals to 19 minus 10. 19 minus 10 is what? Is 9. 9, right? So I want to do here, divide both sides by what? By 3, because here we now have what? 3D is equals to what? 9, right? Divide both sides by 3. If you divide both sides by 3, what are you going to get? You're going to get what? You're going to get what? 3. So my common difference is okay, because what you say look at common difference. My common difference here, my D is now going to be what? 3. Now the distance should calculate what? My first term. As well as I say you should calculate my first term, could have been very easy for us too, because I'll just take 1, right? But this is the answer. Oh. The common difference is what? Is 3 here. So the option is what? Is B. But what about they say you should calculate what? My first term? Because it's a question we say calculate first term. In some video they say you will calculate what? First term, right? As well as say you calculate first term, what are you going to do here? Now can either use equation 1 or equation 2 to calculate what? First term. So let's use what? The first one here to calculate first term. So you can say calculating first term, calculating first term is okay. So let's use this one here. So it's going to be what? A plus what? 3D is equals to 10, right? Now since my common difference is what? Is 3, so it's going to be what? A plus 3, right? Equals to what? 10. 3 times 3 is what? 3 times 3 is what? Is 9. So here we have A plus what? 9 equals to what? 10. Can you just to that side here? We have A equals to what? 10 minus 9 equals to what? 1. It's okay, but guess what? They should calculate what first. They only should calculate common difference. So in the exam, there's no point of this one here because it's a waste of time, right? So the answer is what? Is B. It's okay. Concise it is. We are not done here. We should have like 2 more questions to solve. Now this one is under what? Arithmetic progression. So under sequence, please go and cover everything about sequence, because in the exam they may want to give you sequence, but not as easy as this. So but I've done a complete video, I've done a complete course on what sequence, right? So that is why I want to join my private one-on-one class, right? Join my private one-on-one class. The price is very, very affordable, right? Once you join my private one-on-one class, you're going to see all the courses, all the topics you need to cover to what score very high in UNIPORT Post UTME exam. Not only that, I'm going to send you questions or questions you can use to what to practice. Another thing I'm going to give to you is what is quiz. I'm still going to give you quiz too, right? So my number we display on the screen so I can watch chat up. So let's solve question 4. Now question 4 is under what trigonometry, and trigonometry is one big part you must always see when it comes to any examination in mathematics. So let's look at this question here. Trigonometry is a very wide topic you must pay close attention to. That if tan theta is equal to 1.25 and tan theta is an acute angle, find the value of sine theta, right? So how do we solve this thing here? Now this question is a little bit long, so you're going to take time, right? It's that tan theta is equal to what 1.25, right? I said that theta is an acute angle. What do you mean by acute angle? That is right angle triangle like this. That is mean. And remember, in right angle triangle here, that is the angle is less than what 90 degrees. The angle is less than 90 degrees. Here we have this one here. Now remember, when we talk about acute angle here, we are talking about what? Now the side that is opposite the angle is called the opposite. It's okay. Why the longest side is what is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse, right? Why here is what is the adjacent. So this is what we talk about what acute what angle. Acute angle always have the opposite, the adjacent, and what the hypotenuse. And in trigonometry, you must always use SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. Right? Now what is SOHCAHTOA here? This one means what? Sine theta is equal to what? Opposite or what? Hypotenuse. Right? Then here cat means what? Cos theta. Usually what? Adjacent for what? Hypotenuse. Right? They have what? Tan theta equals to what? Opposite over what? Adjacent. So these are things you need to pay close attention to. Now they gave us what? Tan theta to be what? 1.25. They're not asking what is sine theta. It's okay. Now, in order for it, if you look at it very well, let's break this guy down. It's okay with this information we already have here. Remember, tan theta is what? Opposite over what? Hypotenuse here. Now, let's break this guy down. If you look at this guy here, let's break this. Let's write for here. If you look at 1 to 5, 1 to 5, I'm still going to solve this. I'm here. So 1.25. Now, if you change, now this is what decimal. You have to change decimal to what fraction. If you now change decimal to fraction here, you have 100, right? Like 1 to 100. Just now if you are converting for what? Decimal to what? To fraction. To remove some here, remember you have to count this, so that point here, right? So you have to remove some here, you divide by what? 100, because here we have 1, 2. This point means what? 1. This 2 number means what? 0, 0. That's why we have 100. So it's going to be 125 over what? 100. Now if you break it down, 5 going to here is what? 5 going to here is 25, right? And 5 going to here, no, 5 going to here should be, yes, 5 going to here is 25. 5 going to here is what? Is 20. It's okay, because 5 times 25 is 1 to 5. 5 times 20 is what? Is 5 times 20 is 100, right? Now so you can still go again. 5 going to here is what? Is 25. 5 going to here is 20, right? Now 5 can still go here. 5 going to 25, here we have what? 5. 5 going to here we have what? 4, right? It means that if I wish to write like this, it means that you can also write tan theta to be what? Instead of 1 to 1.5, because if you divide 5 over what? 4, you get 1.25. So 5 divided by what? 5 divided by 4. Yes. So 1.25 also the same thing as what? As 5 over what? 4, right? So this is what you need to understand here. So you have to upgrade comparison to what? The only thing I've done here, I'll just explain the whole of this one for you, right? This is what is the major concept when it comes to what trigonometry. Then I converted what this 1.25 to what to a fraction. 1 over 5, 5 over 4, and 1.5 are the same. So tan theta equals to what 5 over what 4. Now we know that tan theta is what opposite over what adjacent, right? So here you can just say opposite over what adjacent. Is okay. Now what does that tell you? It tells that my opposite is 5, my adjacent is 4. That is me. So opposite is what is 5, right? Adjacent is what is 4. Do you see that? So now what I want to do here, please speak like share. What I want to do here, let's write this one here. Because what they say should look for you is sine theta, right? And what is sine theta? Sine theta is what is opposite over what adjacent, right? So opposite over what hypotenuse, right? So for guys, I need to get hypotenuse. I only have opposite and adjacent. I don't have what hypotenuse, so I cannot actually look for sine theta, right? It is said that I have to look for my hypotenuse. I don't know my hypotenuse, so I have to look for it. How do I look for it here? I'll bring this acute angle, what angle here? Here we have this one here, right angle triangle here, right? Remember I told you that here's what is my opposite, here's what my angle 90 here, right? Here's what my angle 90. My opposite is what this side here, right? What's my opposite? My opposite is 5, right? My opposite is what is 5. Then my adjacent, you look at my adjacent is what is 4. So what I want to do here is to look for what my y. Now let it be y, which is what is hypotenuse. So how do we solve for hypotenuse here? When you have right angle triangle, here we have two sides, only for one side. We use what Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. I don't know if it's correct. Pythagoras theorem, right? Now, what is Pythagoras theorem? It's very easy. The square of the longest side, is equal to the sum of the square of the two other sides. It is saying that y square is equal to what? The square of this guy, 5 square plus the square of this guy, 4 square. That is me. That is what Pythagoras theorem. If not that you don't understand trigonometry, I've done a complete course on trigonometry. I've done a complete video on trigonometry. Now, but you cannot actually access it for free. It's when you join my private one-on-one class. All the videos you need to pass the postemi will be given to you. Do you understand? All the courses here, including the exam possible question and the past question will be given to you. Like exam possible questions, right? Will be given to you. You understand? Another thing here is that if you know that you have not got to this past question, please kindly get this past question here. It's going to be of great help to you. Now, let's evaluate this guy here. If you evaluate this guy, go to be what y square equals to what 5 times 5 is what, because 5 square means what 5 times 5 will be what 20 what 5 plus 4 square means what 4 times 4, which is what is 16, right? So 25 plus 16 is what 41. So let's confirm it here. 25 plus 16 is what is 41. So here we have y square equals to what 41, right? Take the square root of both sides here, right? Because I look for your y. So if you take the square root of both sides here we have y equals to what 41. So 41 no have square, so we leave like that. It means that now instead of putting y here, right? I'm now put for 41. So here we have what 41. Square root of what 41, right? Do you understand? So now I'll write this place here because I'm only at here. So I will just write that. Now what they say should look for sine theta. They say should look for sine theta, right? So that is remember my sine theta equals to what opposite over what hypotenuse, right? Now my opposite is what is 5. It's equals to what 5 over what my hypotenuse equals to what 41. Is okay. Now what we do here, you cannot just leave your answer like this. You have to rationalize it. That's why you need to know SOD. SOD is very, very important. If you know that I don't know how to solve SOD, join my private one-on-one class. All the videos on SOD will be given to you. So let us say we have 5 or what square root of 41, right? So look at something here. We need to rationalize. How do you rationalize it here? You use the denominator to multiply both the numerator and denominator. Just as so going to be times square root of 41 or square root of what of 41. It's okay. So we're going to do what 5 square root of 41 over what square root over what? 41. So this is not the answer here. Do you understand? Now it's like I want to stop our class here because I don't want this class to be too lengthy. But if this video is helpful, please leave a comment section that this video is helpful. And if you want to see more of this kind of video here, leave a comment section, right? If you're writing UNIPORT Post UTME exam, leave your jam score at the comment section and leave the course you're going for. Let me know if you can get admission in that course or you need to change what course. Just because there's a person who going for medicine and surgery and score 98 or 198 or 200 or 220. That your possibility of you getting medicine and surgery or pharmacy is very, very slim. Just as so, if you know that you don't actually know what to do and you're confused, you have any question, leave a comment section and I will respond to every single of your question. So if you want to get if you want to get the past question, look at the past question. Go to the description below. You see a link that will take you to a page where you can go get the word past question. Right? If you want to join my private online class, send me a message on WhatsApp. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.